So what is link building? Link building is the practice of building hyperlinks, also known as backlinks, to a website to improve search engine performance. High quality sites will naturally attract links over time. However, you may actively wish to solicit links from a relevant site to build a site's authority more quickly. So why is link building important? Backlinks are the most important factor used by Google to evaluate a site's authority. When reputable or relevant sites link to your site, it's like a vote in favor of that site. All other things being equal, Google and the other search engines will consider sites with more high-quality links to be of greater authority and place them higher in the search results. Whilst Google also takes into account other off-page factors. A recent study found a clear relationship between the number of backlinks and Google rankings. So you can see on this chart here, the more backlinks you have, this is from unique domains. So it's more important to get links from unique domains, so separate domains, than it is to get lots of links from the same domains. The more sites you have linked to you, the higher your rank will be in the search results. So not all links are created the same. In the past, Google used to look more at the quantity of links rather than the quality of links, which meant that website owners would be able to increase their search engine ranking by just getting hundreds or thousands of very low quality links into a site. These days, Google does not treat all links equally. So what makes a good link? And by a good link, I mean a link that will pass authority onto your website and help it to increase in the search engine ranks. Firstly, authority of the page which is linking to you. Google's measure of a site's authority is called PageRank, after its inventor Larry Page, who's one of the founders of Google. Links from authoritative sites, that is sites which also have a high PageRank, pass more authority to your site. These are sites which themselves have a lot of incoming links. While Google no longer publishes a site's PageRank, other services such as SEMrush and Moz have built their own authority tools. So I've gone to the Moz site. Moz is a website all about search engine optimization. They built a tool which they've built their own database of sites and links into the site and relationship between sites. If you put in a domain, you can check the authority of the site and they have a rank. So I put in vendlab.com, which is my consulting site. And if I check the authority of that, it comes up with a domain authority of 19 and it's got ranking keywords and also linking root domains. That's individual domains here, the domains which are linking to this site. Now, if we look at another site, BBC, very big news site, you can see, look, this has got almost 1 million linking domains and a domain authority of 94. So if you get a link from the BBC website, it's going to be an awful lot better than getting a link from my consulting website in terms of building your search engine authority. Second very important factor is the relevancy of the site. Unfortunately, obtaining a link from a high authority website is not sufficient. How the linking site's topic relates to the destination site is vitally important. For example, if you have a site selling baby products, it is much better to get a link from a parenting blog than a site about cars. A link's position on the page is important, with more prominent links imparting more authority. For example, a link hidden in the footer or sidebar is not worth as much as links found prominently in the page's body content. So if we take an example again from my consultancy site, a link here in the main text of the page, the body text of the page, will be worth more than a link in the footer, as it's more prominently placed. Another to consider is naturally placed links. Google gives much more weight to editorially placed links, i.e. when someone is linked to your site because they think it is helpful to readers. Unnatural links are considered a violation of Google's guidelines. Links to your site should be natural or placed in similar positions to natural links. For example, you should ask a site owner to add a link in their article if they feel it is relevant. Links that are not given editorially should not be solicited. So for example, things like blog comments or article directories or user profile pages are not appropriate. Now, for example, just looking at my site here, if you had at the bottom a section here which just said links and it listed a whole lot of links here, then Google would not consider those to be editorial links and they probably wouldn't pass any authority or very little authority, unlike links which are natural in the page. Keywords in the anchor text are also important. Google uses the content of the link text to understand the content of the destination page. For example, I've just done a search for the phrase download. If we look at the results here, a lot of these sites here like Microsoft and Google Drive, the reason these are coming up high for download is lots of people have linked to that site using the phrase in the text download. So it's appearing high, therefore, when you actually search for download. So even though these sites are not about downloading, because people are linking and using the text download, that's why they're appearing high. It's important to get links from lots of different domains, as in lots of separate websites, and not just lots of links from the same website. A recent search engine ranking correlation study found that the number of linking domains and not the absolute number of backlinks correlated with Google rankings better than any other factor. Finally, an attribute can sometimes be applied to links called nofollow. If added, you will not notice any difference if you're a browser. However, if you look at the code of a link, it would look slightly different. So I've gone to the blog of Ayat Shukairy. He's a popular blogger. And if I look at his blog post and I'll go to the bottom, there's a whole lot of comments here. Now, in the past, people used to add the links to their website in blog comments because that would impart authority from this high authority site onto their site. Now, if we look at the code for this site, there's example link, and it says, well, no follow here. Now, that means that that link will not impart any authority onto the site it links to. This is because sites which are not moderated, for example, forum posts, blog posts, guestbook comments, editable Wikipedia pages, Yahoo Answers, Quora, or guest post signatures, the people who own those sites don't really want people adding links which link to, just adding whatever link to their site and linking to another site. By adding no follow attribute, it means effectively saying to Google, we don't know who this link is from and therefore don't take it into account. It tells Google not to pass page rank to the target site from the link. It will therefore not help the target page to rank higher. This differs from standard links, often referred to as follow links or do follow, which do not have the no follow attribute and therefore the authority is passed onto the destination site.